tell us what the last, I guess, couple of weeks was like for you, first with the quarantine and then the few days of practice you've had here?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It kind of ran through a team like wildfire. But whatever, we got it under control. We figured it out. We were able to practice for, I think, probably the last 5 days here. So it's kind of like an abbreviated training camp. A lot of hard skates, a lot of long skates, but it was definitely needed, and it'll be nice to play again tomorrow, that's for sure.
What, did you have any symptoms at all during it, or was it just kind of waiting things out?
No, the first couple of days I didn't feel the greatest. I had a huge headache. Felt like I was getting my head was in a vice. And then but that was pretty much it. It lasted for about 2 days, and then I was good to go after that.
What do you think it's going to be like? Both of these teams tomorrow have not really played, or it's just been skating. What do you think it's going to be like when you step out onto the ice tomorrow?
We'll both be on even playing ground. We've practiced pretty hard here, so I think we feel like we're prepared. Every time we play Ottawa plays us really, really, really tough. So, we got to be prepared for what they're going to throw at us, and come back, and give them our best.
Next up, we'll go to Terry Koshan, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Terry.
Hey, Wayne, good to see you again.
Thank you.
We're kind of back to square one now, playing in an empty building tomorrow night, and fingers crossed that it will be temporary. But what are your thoughts on that? And after having had fans back in the building for the home games before Christmas.
Yeah, I think it sucks. Obviously, when you get to play in front of 20,000 screaming fans, for the first part of the season, it was definitely a change from last year. It got you excited, got you going. Obviously going back to no fans, it's not going to be as good, I don't think, personally, but at the same time, this is what we got to do. We got to listen to, Ontario Health and all those things. So, we just got to make sure we're playing, hockey, and, I'm happy to get back, to playing hockey. So, like you said, hopefully it's only temporary and it only lasts for the month of January. But other than that, it's just focusing on, the game, what we have to do.
What have you thought of the pace of practice this week? I know you kind of touched on it, but you feel like the team's in a good spot. I know three more guys back today, but going into tomorrow night and then some time off before Wednesday, do you feel like you guys are in a good spot hockey-wise, Wayne, right now?
Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. We practiced extremely hard this last week. So, I think we're prepared. But at the same time, there's nothing, that gets you prepared for a game like game. So, we just got to make sure we're playing smart. Keeping it simple for the first little bit until we get our legs and our hands and the feeling of the game back.
Thanks, Wayne.